Financial plan. Financial plan. Oftentimes, when we say financial plan, people misquote it for this big grammar or this big word or jargon belonging to corporate and all those big firms. But in context, financial plan just connotes planning your finances in categories or in steps that are, you know, as important to you as they appear on your plan. It's just the process of putting into cognizance your financial activities and how it relates to your well-being as a person. In this video, we'll be talking about financial planning as an undergraduate. That is some key steps that would enable you to excel as an undergraduate in terms of finances, which is in fact one of the major problems we face as an undergraduate or as a student in Nigeria. Now there are 5 key strategies I'm going to share with you all today that will enable you manage your finances and keep you abreast of any financial challenges that you might be experiencing during your stay as an undergraduate. First of all, what is financial plan? Like I said before, financial plan is the process of strategically analyzing and creating a well laid out proposed line of action as regards finances. That is, what am I going to spend today? How am I going to save today? What are the things I am going to buy? Am I going to buy this? Am I going to buy that? What are the proposed line of actions on the things I'm going to be spending today, and how those things in turn are going to generate either income or bring value for me in the nearest future. Now here are the 5 strategies. Number 1, the first strategies to create a proper financial plan is creating a budget. Now, budget is the statement that shows your proposed income and your expenditure. So now, in creating financial plan, what I expect as an undergraduate is for you to first outline your proposed expenses. That is, what am I spending today? What I am going to be buying today? Is this thing benefitable to me or not? And outline it in line with that income that your expenses is generating. This is very, very vital as an undergraduate, because oftentimes we spend money on things that we necessarily don't need, as it is often said. And number 2 is what? Saving money. Another important steps or strategies in order to properly excel as in creating financial plan is you have to learn how to save money. Saving money means putting together a little bit of your income generated aside to guide against either unforeseen circumstances, either for transactional purposes or either for speculative purposes. The third one in creating financial plan is you have to reduce your expenses. Oftentimes we as an undergraduate, we spend things extravagantly. In fact, we might spend something later and realize that, no, what have I done? I don't actually need what I have just spent my money on. So we need to reduce our expenses. I'm not saying we shouldn't enjoy life, to a level which we want to as an undergraduate, but we must be guided enough to know once it's exceeding the proposed level or limit. So we should learn how to reduce our expenses, and this would enable us to become financially buoyant during the course as an undergraduate. And number 4 is manage your debt. You see, many times we as undergraduate, we might engage into any debt, in terms of big student loans or borrowing from higher officials or borrowing from friends, colleagues. So you must be able to manage your debt in a way that it will build your credit facility. That is, when you borrow an amount of money today, you are able to pay back on time. When you borrow an amount of money tomorrow, you are able to pay back as at that date. So doing that, you build your credit facilities, which in turn enable you to be able to become financially buoyant during your course or your stay as an undergraduate. The fifth one is to what? Seek help when needed. You see, many a times, majority of us, we feel like, we know it all, whereas in retrospect, no one is an island of knowledge. So it's imperative and important for us to always seek help when needed as regards finances. We might meet those who are higher ups or who have, enough experience relating to finances, or we can also attend, conferences that speaks on finances. As an undergraduate also, we can also read books. There are majority and many books on finances. Of it is the Rich Dad Poor Dad, majors which we can read that will keep us abreast and would make us to be financially buoyant during our course or our stay as an undergraduate. If you enjoyed this video up to this moment, make sure you like, subscribe and share. See you in the next video.